Morning, guys. So today is market day. We got to get all of our eggs and vegetables and everything ready for the farmer's market. Right now we're going out to move our meat birds. We were supposed to be processing today, but the processor that we're using had a cancellation or had to cancel due to a health family matter, and so we are postponing that till next week, and we've got the market to get ready for today, so I'm gonna bring you along while we take care of all the chicks this morning. So here we go. So first thing, we come out, we'll bring food, water out here. I'm gonna check in on them real quick. We'll get this tractor moved and then we'll feed them. So I just like to check, make sure nothing's happened to none of them. And there they all are. The purpose of moving them, we'll move them once to twice a day. Where the birds will sit in one spot, gather. Of course, they eat quite a bit. They'll mess and poop all over in one spot, and it'll get built up a little bit. So we have to keep them moved so that they are on fresh grass, and they're essentially not just living in their own crap. But so we'll get these guys moved, and then we'll get to feeding. Alright, so I'll show you. You can see the grass here and how much poop is in one spot. That is one full day's worth of 50 chickens in a 12 by 12 area. I tried to move them twice a day. Yesterday I was not able to, just with work that we had going on, so we had them moved the once. I tried to move them once in the morning, once in the evening, but we'll get them some feed thrown out. You see them all there. So they get pretty wild in the mornings with food. So as you can see, I'll throw it out in the grass just to kind of get them occupied while I'm filling up the The troughs. The troughs, all they are is a piece of 4-inch PVC pipe split in half. You got one escapee. Come on, dude. Yeah. I'll come back in a little bit once they empty these troughs out, because it won't take long, and I'll top them back off, and then we'll go to work for the day. Alright guys, so that was essentially the same process. This tractor is built slightly different, so there's a few things you can kind of see in it a little easier as we're moving. I've got a few hanging feeders in it, but you can kind of see the view from the four-wheeler. So that definitely helps as far as getting everybody moved. This sun is killing us this morning. So here we go. Have to try and fill these feeders fast. At least get a little bit of feed in there to get them started. Once I get their feed started so that they're not going nuts, I will fill them about halfway full, and that'll pretty well last them the day. I may put one or two more scoops in the evening in there, but that kind of holds them over. Usually between the two tractors, I'll go through at least 1.5 buckets for morning feed. That's a 5-gallon bucket. And I just emptied out the first full bucket. So we'll get their water topped off, and go get some more feed. So we are going to go get a little more feed, and that is going to be a wrap on moving our meat birds for the morning. Next time we'll see you, we will be getting eggs and produce ready, and then this evening we'll go get set up at the farmer's market, and we'll kind of see how that goes. So see you then. Alright guys, so we are going to start getting our eggs ready to go for the market this evening. We're using this here. Just get kind of this lukewarm water. We'll put a couple capfuls in here. It allows the eggs to soak. We will scrub them off, rinse them, and then we can candle them and put them in the cartons. We're going to get about 10 dozen ready for today. Alright guys, so we are getting our eggs washed and we're getting everything kind of set up. This is what we will be taking. We use this just as a display just because it's clear and you can see the different colored eggs that we have. We're going to have a few 18 count eggs. Saves people a little bit of money, and then typically they're in these bulk cartons. It's essentially the same as the plastic. It's just brown, you can't see through it. And it'll have all of the required information, name, label on it. Today we're going to be doing a summer grilling special. We're going to have 2 squash, zucchini, peppers, onion, a couple cucumbers. That'll all be packaged together. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff. We'll have jalapenos, potatoes, onions, a lot of cucumbers. So we'll have all of our produce and we'll have it set up. We'll go through it here in just a bit. We've got to let the eggs soak for about 5 minutes in the solution, and then we'll go through, scrub, rinse, dry all those off. We'll let them air dry for a little bit and then wipe off what's left on them, and then we have to go through candle, get them packaged, and then we'll have that stuff ready to go. Alright guys, so we got the eggs washed. They're sitting here drying right now. As you've seen, broke one egg in the process. It happens. Normally we'll wash a few extra just in case, because sometimes you'll find one that's cracked or got different imperfections and stuff in it, so we won't sell those. Usually it's if one breaks while we're washing it, it's because there's you know, it was thin shelled, there was already a crack or something in it, or sometimes you just have big grubby Flintstone hands and I get in a hurry. But so you can kind of see all of those. We'll go through, get everything lined out, dried out, put in cartons. If we need a few extra, we'll wash those, but we'll start moving these over, getting them completely dried off, candled, and in the carton. Alright guys, so we've got all the egg cartons filled up. We ended up with 5 1-dozen cartons, 1 6-count and 2 18-counts. So we're going to go through and do all the labeling. We have a little info card. It's got nutrition facts, safe handling practices, expiration dates. We'll get these filled out. We take this hot glue gun here and stick it on the inside, and they will be ready to go into the cooler. We've got ice packs in the cooler, and that's how we will get them there, keep them cool, and get them sold. So once you get them washed, you have to keep them refrigerated. So what we do is with the ice packs, that usually keeps the cooler at around that 45-degree mark, and or 40 to 45 degrees, and that is safe temperature for keeping these eggs at once they are washed. So but we'll get this wrapped up, get them loaded up, and then we'll start messing with our produce, getting it ready to go. So here you can see our produce that we got from the garden this week. We're going to go through all of that, get it sorted, bagged up, boxed up, and ready to go. We'll get everything loaded up in the truck, and we will see you at the market shortly.